Good morning, YouTube gang. It's MLB DFS coming to you live and direct. Here to give you my fave 5 plays for today's 8-game main slate. Today is the 12th of August. Hope everybody's having an amazing Monday, y'all. Start their week productive. Alright, feel free to like the video, subscribe if you're new, or just supporting your boy. Welcome, y'all. Also press that bell icon so you always stay notified for new videos coming your way. Let's jump into it, y'all. I wanted to take a break for the weekend, so back at it. Let's get into it. But if you don't know, if you want access to my player pool, even though I don't have a video, I still have my fave fives and my player pool in my description. Click on the link and sign up. It's only $1 for 30 days for the draft dashboard tools, but you'll get my player pool so you can make quality lineups. All right, let's jump into it. Going with pitchers, y'all. It's gonna be real tough here. Now the Houston and the Chicago White Sox game right now, you're looking about a 35% postponed percentage. So it's gonna be tough trying to give you plays for Houston, knowing it's it could be a high risk of a postponed game. But also James Paxton with the Yankees, we're not sure if he's going to be in the early slate or I'm not the early slate, but the early game or tonight's game, because they have a double hitter today. So I can't give you, James Paxton or Zach Greinke in this video right now, just because we don't really know what's going on. So it's going to be tough, but I'm going to give you some. We'll be giving you some GPP pitchers, y'all, so bear with me, y'all. So I was doing some research. I'm liking Anthony Descafani in this spot for today against Washington. Now he only has 6 hits out of 29 at bats with a 207 batting average against the Nationals. Looking at mostly righties in this play, as that's his best pitch. All right, so definitely gonna take a look at him in this play. All right, he's averaging 35 fantasy points in the past 3 games at Washington in the past 3 seasons, so that's good to know. He's averaging a 24 strike rate, 9.2 strikes per 9 innings in the past 20 starts, and averaging around 27.7 fantasy points a game in those starts as well. So definitely take a look at him at this price tag. Check him out last game, 34 fantasy point game, and he has upside at this price tag, y'all. So definitely take a look at him at 9,600, but cheaper play on FanDuel at 8,000. All right, now another guy, I'm definitely gonna look at Mario Kelly here. Yes, he's at Coors. But I definitely like the the Arizona Diamondback stack for today. So I'm gonna pair him with the stack. So this is a GPP only. All right, let you know, asterisk, GPP only. All right, I like Mario Kelly here. Now he had 11 hits at 37 at bats. As you can see, last game he had 18 and 23 in the past 2 against Colorado. Now he's been terrible in the past 3 games. I know, 17 earned runs. He had Baltimore that had 7 on him. Yeah, Miami was 7, and then he played Philly, which he had 3 errors on them, but he did come up with a 25 fantasy point game. Now he had a 23 fantasy point game at Colorado. That was this year. All right, that was May 28th with 5 strikes in that play. So definitely want to take a look at him in this spot. He's averaging 24.6 fantasy points in the past 20 starts with 6 wins. So hopefully he can bounce back. He had two horrible games in the past 5 games. So he has upside here, and this is a GPP only. I'm going to stress that because a lot of people might say this is crazy, but there's not that many plays I'm really looking at, especially with the Houston and with the Yankees with James Paxton play. So letting you know, I like James Paxton if he plays, because he does well at Baltimore, so letting you know that. So those are my 2 pitchers for today. Now if James Paxton do play, because I do want to let you know, I am looking at him. He's 9,600 on FanDuel, 9,000 on DraftKings, which is too cheap to ignore here. He had 46.6 fantasy points in the past 3 games versus Baltimore in the past 2 seasons. He's been smashing them this year. He had 48-37 in the past 2. All right, against Baltimore this year. So he's been doing damage. He's been in the perfect lineup 2 games straight this season at Baltimore as well. So look at James Paxton. He's a obvious great play today, but we do not know if he's going to be in the main slate today. All right, so those are my 3 pitchers, but nonetheless, Those are my GPP plays. Now let's go to our first baseman position and catcher spot. Now you could go with like a Jake Lamb here. He's a 20% advantage play against Peter Lambert, who is horrible in all platforms, y'all. So you definitely want to target them in this play, knowing Peter Lambert is garbage, and Colorado's bullpen is also garbage as well. So I definitely like them in this spot for today. He's 3,100 on FanDuel, looking at 4,300 on DraftKings. Definitely a good play for him, even though he's been garbage in the past 5 games. This is a great upside play for him. As you can see, he had a 28 fantasy point game in the past 5 against Colorado. All right, but nonetheless, in a good spot for today. Another guy I could target, go back to the well with Velasquez in the spot against Cleveland. All right, going against Plesac, that's how you pronounce it. 1 for 2, 500 batting average, as he's been crushing it lately with 22 last game. All right, and he had 19-13. So in the past 5 games, he's doing work. I love him in the spot. He's too cheap on FanDuel to overlook here. He's 2,900. He's looking about 4,300 on DraftKings. Nonetheless, those are my first baseman and catcher positions. Going to my second baseman spot, still going to be targeting the Arizona Diamondbacks here. Going to Ketel Marte in this spot against Colorado, knowing that Lambert is garbage against switch batters. He has an 8.14 ERA, a 4.18 WOBA, a 2.63 ISO versus switch hitters, and he's been, Marty's been averaging a 3.19 batting average, a 4.09 WOBA versus right-hand pitchers. In the past 7 games, he's averaging a 400 batting average with 3 stolen bases. He had a home run and 2 triples with 8 runs scored as well. He's been doing damage recently, so I'm definitely plugging him in my lines. Colorado's bullpen is last in MLB, allowing an average 4.4 fantasy points per plate appearances versus switch hitters. So definitely look at Ketel Marte in this great spot for today. And now I'm going to go with his right-hand man at third baseman. I like Eduardo Escobar here as well, knowing that he's the same spot with the switch hits. So definitely take a look at both guys in a great smashing spot as switch batters in the spot. Since All-Star break, he has knocked in 27 runs in 27 games. He is second in RBIs in MLB as well. He has 2 stolen bases, 4 home runs, 15 for 16 RBIs versus righties in the past 20 games. Lambert is allowing an average 3.2 fantasy points per plate appearance against left-hand bats. But as I stated from the Marty's information, Colorado bullpen against switch batters is last again in MLB. So definitely like him in this spot for today at 5,500 on DraftKings, but he's 42 on FanDuel. So like I said, if you want to get these bats for Arizona, you have to make these risky plays on pitchers to add these guys in there. All right. Now, I could keep going with the Diamondbacks play. Of course, like I love Nick Ahmed as well. He's in a good spot. 3,500 on FanDuel. He's 4,300 on DraftKings. He showed life yesterday with the home run yesterday, but he's in another great spot at Coors, averaging a 293 batting average. He has all his 3 home runs, 10 out of 13 RBIs in the past 20 games were right-hand pitchers, and Lambert's allowing an average 365 WOBA, 219 ISO versus right-hand bats as well. So he's still in a great spot today. As you can see, 22 last night. He has a 25 and 15 in the past 2 games out of the 5 against Colorado. So he has much upside here. Now, if you want to go with cheap plays, you cannot add him in there. I like Elvis Andrus. All right, he's 1 for 1. Obviously, it's a small sample, but he's showing life here in this good spot against Toronto. So I like him in this spot. He had a home run 3 games ago. He's 2 for 2 against Ramirez with 2 stolen bases. He's averaging an 8.10 WOBA against Ramirez as well. So you already know in DFS, stolen bases is what you need to succeed. So if he can get another stolen base, he's hitting that price tag on 3,300, 3,800 on DraftKings. So definitely take a look at him as an 11 over and under play. So Elvis Andrus in a great spot as well. So definitely check him out in this play for today. All right, going with our last play at outfielder. Yes, I could go with David Peralta as well, but we're gonna go back to our man, our Android. He's been a machine recently in another great spot against Eric Fetty, all right, who was garbage against righties and switch hitters. And he crushes righties, y'all. So definitely take a look at him. He's been on the smash. He went back to normal yesterday, but he in another great play for today. He's too cheap. He went down in price at $3,900. And he's 4,400 on DraftKings. Wind is blowing out in his favor out left at 80 miles per hour. He's averaging a 333 batting average. All right, against righties, a 543 WOBA, a 667 ISO, 4 out of 7 home runs in the past 10 games were right-hand pitchers, 6 out of 14 RBIs as well. He's averaging a 5.4 fantasy points per plate appearance versus righties in a ballpark upgrade at Nats Park. It's more known as a hitter-friendly park, so definitely take a look at him at this play. My man, Aristides, that's how you pronounce it. Aquino, that's how you pronounce it. I call him my man. He's the Android machine. That's why I call him. So bear with me on that. But yo, that's my fave 5 with some bonus plays. If you like my plays, feel free to give me a thumbs up. Any questions or concerns with your lines, feel free to comment below. As you can see, using draft dashboard tools in the link in my description. If you want access to my player pool, even if I don't have a video, I always have a player pool, so you can definitely see what I'm looking at. Click on the link. Sign up is only $1 for 30 days. You can do a lot for $1, so why not cash? Click on the menu bar once you sign up. Have access to your top players of the slate, your MLB cheat sheet to give you the best plays of the slate, all the way down to the mid-tier, low-tier plays, and your home run hitters in good spots as well. All right, so definitely check that out. Click on the menu bar, you have access to your sleepers, your studs. Click on the watch players, that's your access to your player pool, and you'll see my plays up top. Click on watch MLB DFS picks button up top for either DraftKings or FanDuel. All right, so I love y'all, man. Y'all collect that bag for today. It's MLB DFS. Y'all stay blessed, and I'll see y'all in the next video.